Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the Open Great League again and gonna change the team slightly here, featuring the Shadow Golurk with the Wigglytuff and the Furret in the back. So we have a not so great lead here. We're gonna switch into our Furret immediately, and they are running the Fury Cutter and they match us with a Steelix. So Steelix here is going to be able to be tanking this first move for sure, but now our sucker punches are adding up. So far we have the health advantage, but this next move here chips away at us and it gets the debuff. But you can see we are going to be able to reach another Trailblaze pretty quickly. This is going to be a boosted Trailblaze, so significant damage coming in, so much that they are into the red. Now they're going to be able to throw another Psychic Fang here, and it also gets us into red, but we get the farm down first. So we do win the switch, but our game lags right there and doesn't allow us to fire off that normal move. Now we're just going to go into our Wiggly, and Wiggly gets matched with the Drapion, and Drapion is going to get matched with our Golurk, which is a really good matchup for us. We have the shield here. They go for the Aqua Tail, so we probably would have survived that, but we still get the one shield farm down. We have a ton of energy now, and this Shadow Punch will chip away at the health of this Gligar. This Gligar, however, is not really doing any fast move pressure either, so they're going to have to throw a move pretty soon. Okay, they are just saving the shields for the next game. So GG Starbunny. It would have still been tough for them to take us out because, like I said, their fast move pressure was little to none. And if we force out energy there, then they don't have energy for the other Pokemon. So that Wiggly was just going to be able to pretty much charm them down. Next game, we got the Shadow Golurk. Whoa, Shadow on Shadow. They swap into the Drapion, which is not really an answer to this Golurk. As you can see, before they even get to their move, we already got them into the low yellow, and a couple more mudslides and down goes that team. So GG Starbunny. Double weak to the Golurk. Maybe they thought we were running Astonish fast move and was anticipating that Drapion resisting their our fast moves. Okay, next we're gonna have Shadow Golurk versus Jumpluff. Horrible situation. We are gonna switch into the Furret immediately, and looks like they're staying in for a little bit. We're just gonna fire off this Swift to chip away. Okay, they do tank it easily. The question is, do we think this is a big move? We're just gonna let it go. Energy Ball, so medium move, and they finally dip into their Drapion. Now this Drapion has a better situation because they're gonna be able to survive that Swift, and they're gonna look to throw this Aqua Tail pretty quickly to not allow us to get to another move. This is another Aqua Tail, easily takes us out, and we're going to have to go into this Golurk now. This Golurk is going to look for the farm down. No farm down is going to be granted. They fire off a move. We shield here, ends up being the Aqua Tail, but we're still looking for the farm down. One shield farm down is nice. But we still have to deal with that Jumpluff, right? So at least we have energy to throw if we need to. The question is, do they think this Shadow Punch is enough to take them out from this range? And they decide to shield it. Okay, and now we're in the shield. One shield to one shield, and they actually have a Morpeko. This Morpeko does not appreciate these charms. Already into the low red by the time they get to their move. And Charm does take out the Morpeko eventually, and down goes their team. So GG Starbunny able to win that game with the Wiggly in the back. Considering we had a pretty bad lead, that was a pretty good comeback. So they end up having the Morpeko Jumpluff core. Okay, next we have Shadow Golurk versus the Dedenne. great lead. They swap into their Gligar. This Gligar is running the Fury Cutter, so we're going to go into the Wiggly, which is going to resist their fast move pressure. You can see the fast move pressure difference right now. They're pretty much at the 50% mark before they get to their move, and we are finally at the same health, but now we get to throw our move. This is going to pressure a shield or huge damage. And here comes another move from our opponent. We are going to let this one go as well. But just like that, we have maintained alignment, got the farm down, and they decided to go back in here with the day name, able to reach this Swift here, which is going to chunk away, not KO, but we still have the Golurk. So this Golurk, great situation. And then our opponent ends up having one of the best situations for us. We don't have to shoot anything here. The serfs are neutral damage, but you can see they're going to need at least 2, maybe 3 serfs. Definitely 2 serfs. This our opponent is going to have to tank this move here. We go for the Trailblaze. This move right here will not KO, so we decided to let it go. Still in the red, and they probably weren't going to be able to farm us down, so they need to get to 3 serfs. And just like that, we are back at another Trailblaze. This Trailblaze here ends up not being shielded either, because they know that it's pretty much GG's. Our backline is just able to maintain the alignment and just maintain the grip on the match. Okay, see if we can end up on a good note here. We are going to face Shadow Golurk versus the Lairon. Whoa. So they are just tanking a lot of damage there. They're trying to get to a move. No, they let us farm it down. Unable to get to their move. The Body Slam would have been resisted, so they're trying to get to that big move. Okay, a little bit of a peekaboo. Actually, they swapped out. They go into their Golisopod. Once we have the Furret, this Furret actually gets a shield from the Golisopod, which is good. We are going to let this one go. We do survive it, and we get to a Swift here, which is going to be an interesting call for them. It's going to be some decent damage, or they're going to get the last shield, and we actually get the farm down. So that's why that was significant. And now we see the Dusknoir here. This Dusknoir is trying their best to farm us down, but just no ability to really apply any pressure. We decide to not mess around and just switch into the Wiggly to finish out the game. So GG's, check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.